Night had fallen over the Sea of Galilee. The sky was dark, and the wind pushed strong waves across the water. A small wooden boat struggled against the restless sea as the disciples rowed with all their strength. They had been rowing for hours. The wind was against them, and the shore seemed far away. Peter wiped the sweat from his face and said with frustration, "We are barely moving." Suddenly, one of the disciples looked across the water and froze. Far away, through the mist and the moonlight, a figure was moving across the waves. At first, it looked impossible. The figure was not swimming. It was walking on the water. Fear spread through the boat. Then a calm voice called out through the wind, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." The disciples looked carefully through the moonlight, and suddenly they recognized him. It was Jesus. He was walking calmly across the waves as if the sea was solid ground. Peter stared in amazement. Then he called out, "Lord, if it is really you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus looked at him and said one simple word, "Come." Peter slowly stepped out of the boat. For a moment, he stood on the water. Then he began walking toward Jesus. But when Peter looked at the strong wind and the tall waves around him, fear filled his heart. Suddenly, he began to sink into the water. Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You have little faith," Jesus said gently. "Why did you doubt?" Together they climbed back into the boat,